Hey, this is Carl Krenzel with Carl's Buys Houses. I just wanted to share with you today a quick article that I found at aarp.org. It was a research article that they had done with regards to where do seniors really want to live. And what they found out was really that folks just really want to age in place. You know, this survey of adults showed that 3 out of 4 adults aged 50 and older wanted to stay in their homes and their communities as they age. But a lot of people just don't really see that happening for them. You know, this study found that 76% of the Americans aged 50 and older say that they would prefer to stay in their current residence, and 77 would like to stay in their community as long as possible. And 59% anticipate that they're going to have to, move from their current home or their community. You know, this brings up some interesting concepts for you and I as homeowners here in Tucson, Arizona. It makes us consider what do we want to do for ourselves as well as our loved ones as they get older. And communities have really become a source of support and encouragement for older folks, for residents, right? And when we start thinking about that, they want to have some aging in place alternatives. So this survey uncovered some really interesting facts. One, that 32% of the people that they surveyed said that they would be willing to do some sort of home sharing arrangement where they would share their residence with their children or maybe a sibling so that they would have some companionship. 31% said that they would be okay with living in an accessory unit like a mother-in-law suite or maybe a guest house on the property so they could be close to their kids. The rest of these folks, they felt like they would be willing to move to a village that supported some aging in place people. So the reality is people are living a lot longer. And because of that, people are really preferring to age in place. As a matter of fact, 1/3 of all the homeowners expected their homes to need some major modifications in order for them to age in place, in order for them to accommodate some of the changes that they're going to have in life. They felt that 24% of the people over 50 felt like they were going to just end up having to relocate altogether simply because the changes that would need to be made to their home was just going to be too great. Maybe it was a 2-story home that they lived in or something along those lines. The likelihood of Americans, however, the study did find, is that when they stay in their home, the longer they stay in the home, the more likely they are to stay. So for example, the likelihood of Americans staying with their residents and never moving increases with their age. That's not all that hard for us to really believe, because you and I both know how comfortable it gets in your home. And after a while, you pick up a few things. We both know how that works. Listen, if you are in a situation where you're looking to sell your property because it just doesn't work for your lifestyle anymore, give me a call. I'd love to help you out with it. I'm always buying in the Tucson area. My name again is Carl Krenzel with Carl Buys Houses, a licensed real estate brokerage here in the state of Arizona, and I pay cash for houses as well as close quickly. Thank you so much for listening and have a great day.